construction. We were tasked with creating a stage with a covering that would maybe, we came with a few different general ideas, and the design committee that worked with us narrowed us down to replicating probably Allegan's most recognizable asset, and that is the bridge. We didn't want to do a direct copy of it, so we took a little bit more of an impressionist approach to the design by mimicking some of the structure and reducing the amount that the stage roof actually touches the ground. So we've got triangular supports on either side with a flat and sloped roof on top that will project as well as we can without having a backdrop to the stage, but also create a sculptural piece that will have a lot of interest year-round and from a distance. People driving by on the bridge will certainly see it, and driving up M89. Our goals were to replicate materials from the bridge, bring in a water element, and create a softened backdrop so that even though this is a very industrial looking design, it'll have a soft backdrop, a bed in the front to reduce some of the concrete mass, and then also the front edge of the roof to the stage has an asymmetrical sort of impression of water, which of course links it to the river and to West Michigan in general. The underside of the stage is wood, so soft, again, softens the appearance and helps with the acoustic nature of what's going to be taking place on the stage there. The general size of the stage is 32 feet wide and about 22 feet deep on the platform, and the roof covers all of that. The roof extends beyond the ramp in the back in order to direct all the water collection to the landscape beds. We're hoping we can handle most of the water in that bed, so it won't actually be, it'll just perk down instead of being directed into the storm sewer. We've planned for electrical hookups, a new panel that will handle any sound reinforcement equipment, a light bar clamp system so that someone coming in that has a more aggressive production can put lights up and then have cords that don't, snake down, and lots of extension cords. We're trying to handle that with PVC inherent in concrete and conduit within the tubing that makes up the structure. I think that's about it. Oh, and the surface itself is raised 24 inches off the plaza height. So, as Tony pointed out, there's the ramp that surrounds it that gets you up in an accessible manner, also steps from the back and the side. But that helps raise the performances up off of the plaza level and gives a little bit more importance to it, and then also just gives a kind of a cool place to hang out if you're down there having lunch and you want to just get a great view of the area. The plaza itself will accommodate your larger festivals, and that was one of the endeavors that we took on, so that it can be easily secured with fencing to handle festivals where you do have a beer truck and you've got someone vending. This space also handles that.
Just a couple other things. All the benches, the trash cans, and so forth, we based on your guys' standard park design. This is what we use. So that'll be used for consistency, like you saw in Veterans Park. And all the plantings, which we'll work out with the design committee yet, will be all native, not invasive species, so we don't have to worry about any of that. And we'll also be working through some of the brick selections with the design committee yet. I have a trunk full of them, but I didn't want to haul along here tonight. I'll order Rob's office. I'll deliver those to you tomorrow. You can deal with what color brick you want. With that, to the commission, any questions, the audience, Mayor, how would you like to take it from here?